Perfect. Okay, well, welcome everybody to the April 16th meeting of the Pierce School Building Committee. Sorry we're late for those who are at home and watching, but we had a wonderful tour just now of the building and of both buildings, and it was really fabulous. Next time I recommend everybody come. But I think we'll start by approving the minutes.
I think we have a quorum.
Well, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What about online?
I don't think we have.
I see 5 participants on. Looks like it's Lat, Lynn, Beth. Are there 3 online that I see?
No. All right, well, I guess we'll hold the minutes until the next time, and we'll try and get a quorum next time.
And the oldest ones, the 326 from last meeting is not up online yet, but everything else is up there as a draft. So if anybody wants to see it, it is available. And I'll work with Betsy tomorrow to get the 326 up there as well.
Can I just make a comment about
As a
this?
draft? Yes,
I
please.
mentioned this to Helen earlier. And I forget which of the minutes, there was a little note about getting together some sort of brief video to show Pierce students in their
Yes.
locations. I don't know if that's happened. I thought that was a great idea,
It did.
and I think it did happen.
So they saw that,
I was thinking the time-lapse construction video would be.
That would be great too. So, Alex, what was the name of the teacher that came over? I don't remember. He came over and interviewed Alex as the Pierce grad. Just about, and the students had a bunch of questions, you know, what's a day in the life of a construction worker and what do they do and do they bring their lunch? All kinds of, you know, classic kind of fun questions. So we answered all those. He recorded the whole thing and then they played it at school. I didn't see the final product, but I'm sure Alex was a star. And he wanted to come back and do it, you know, again, as time permits. So I think that'd be great. Anything.
did
we can
he
do to
walk
help
through
out.
the film?
No, it was literally just an interview.
Just
Yeah.
So what Dave and I were talking about is the time lapse video, and that's
Yeah,
what you're talking about.
Yeah.
To share that with the school, or maybe share it with Dave, and then he can forward it on to whomever might want, whatever teacher might be interested. I think in 3rd grade, you do structures.
Yeah.
It would be perfect for a 3rd grade classroom.
Are you continuing to add to the time-lapse
Yes.
video?
Yep, the camera's still here. At a certain point, of course, it's not gonna show
You're not gonna
much
see
because
what
the outside will be closed in, but,
Tile in your-
yeah. So yeah, if you guys can do that, that'd be great. It'd be fun for the kids. It's fun for everybody to see that, but.
I guess you're good.
Okay,
That's my comment.
thank
Good
you.
one. Thanks.
Okay,
So we can go to construction updates.
Sure. Want to do that first? Yep.
Yeah.
All right, good afternoon. So we'll start just site activities right now. Over at the Pierce Park, geothermal grouting has wrapped up. So right now the crew is working on all their circuits. Right now we're actively working on circuit 6. So we got 7 and 8 left. Geothermal vault arrived yesterday, so big milestone to get that on site. That's sitting over at the old basketball court right now. Plan is we're gonna start
is that what we're seeing there?
Yes, this is our
That-
geothermal area right here at Pierce Park.
Yep. We're planning on starting excavation for the geothermal vault tomorrow into next week. Landing that in the hole next Thursday, Friday. Deep excavation for that. So a couple days of excavation, then we'll get that in the ground. And then they'll be hooking up all their circuits through the end of May. Then we'll start bringing that field back up to grade, and that'll be starting to prep for all of our small foundations and stuff over there. So tracking well with geothermal right now. Overall main building, we have our paving date for the garage for A and B on 4/30 and 5/1. We're gonna be down in the garage putting binder down. We'll let that cure up, and then we're gonna start all of our overhead MEPs, installing jet fans, lights, all of our devices on the walls. It's just a safer install, so we're driving towards that. As soon as we get A and B poured, we're gonna start going through up the old drive lane, which has new electrical plumbing to get installed, which also ties in the historic buildings. We got a floor our way right out. So that is ongoing. Multi-purpose room, as you could see, we just wrapped up the last pours the beginning of this week. So now we just got the small ramp to pour end of next week, which gets you from the multi-purpose room up into the band room. And then we'll future get you out into the garage, so that's ongoing. All of our main big pours are wrapped up right now. Today, we just poured, the stair 2. Or sorry, stair 6, our last big stairs, stairs 2 and 5. So those will be access up and down the building, so all of our slabs are done now, so we got our miscellaneous couple stairs left to do, a couple top and slabs, but we're in good shape with, concrete right now. Level 1, as we continue to go across, we're installing over, MEP hangers. Mainly focusing in the classroom wings, just so once we get a roof on, we can do all of our top and slabs and start our in-wall framing, so. Jumping ahead, getting hangers done, over in A, starting in B building, doing all of our CMU for the divider wall. B building separate in the garage right now. Going up level 2, still hangers, we're installing, our storm pipe right now, which will collect all the rainwater and get that out, so we'll have a dry building as we progress the roof. We tie in our roof drains, now we have a dry building, and we can start progressing more work inside, so. Big task right now, getting that building ready to receive the roof and be dry. So also courtyard building A, we're continuing to sheathe, put up all that purple sheathing. We have a bunch of framing in there, and then we'll start our waterproofing. B buildings, yep,
Is the purple the installation?
the purple is just the sheathing, it's the
It's the
gyp
board
board,
material.
gypsum board.
So-
There's insulation behind it, you can't really see in that photo,
No,
but.
this
stuff-
waterproofing is gonna go on top of that board, and then the
More
finishes
insulation.
will go beyond.
Got it.
Yep. So that's level 2, jumping up to level 3, really just pushing, hangers up there for the storm system. And then going into B building, we're spraying all the exterior steel with fireproofing, and then the framing crew is gonna start next week on the east side of building B and start working there counterclockwise as we're working A, and we'll meet in the middle courtyard.
So that's where the equipment is going up?
That's where, yeah,
The
that's
roof,
where
yeah.
the,
The ceiling on that, and then our photovoltaics will go up on. that.
correct. Yeah, so that's the screen wall where the units will sit. Right now, we're doing the AVB blocking, getting ready to land the unit curbs. Once those are installed, we'll do the roofing, do all of our duct drops through the curbs. And then looking like targeting July to land the actual units in the screen walls, both A and B building. And then we'll do the rest of the remainder of the steel. There's about 40 members of steel left. We got to infill. We just had to leave them out to land the units. We'll get those in.
One other question. So for the solar to work, it needs to be solar ready, right? I mean, not that you do the actual installation. Do those wires and stuff go up through here? Is that what
We're
happens?
gonna have the conduit stubbed up to the roof.
The
Yeah.
route to get, from the building, from the electric room up to the roof will be in
Up to
place.
this roof?
Yeah.
Yes.
No wire.
Yeah,
No
and then
wire,
there'll
but
be
there'll
a
be-
disconnect that, when the photovoltaic person comes, they'll wire it back down to the
Yep,
existing.
but infrastructure will be there.
You're saying you're waiting for the units to be installed and then you're gonna put the rest of the members? What if you need to take the unit out?
The steel, and then at that time, it's gonna have to be dismantled. The steel will come apart and then have to pull it out.
Can they
So-
take the units in parts if they need to?
These are large size units, so they're not sectional, so
Yeah.
they'll have to be flown out as one.
There's no opening to get things in and out?
There's doorways, but
Ways.
as soon as we land the units, we're putting the rest of the steel in.
These units are massive.
But most of the time, we have problems with top units right there.
The fans,
Someone goes in,
coils.
it's a- You know, someone goes and replaces a fan. You know.
They don't replace the whole-
No, it's pieces and parts.
Yeah.
Pieces and parts.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
They have the steel on top, you get the benefit of all the extra, all the solar. That you lost, they would lose if you had them tops.
So they're like double doors, big things, so that they make it easy for them to.
They're single
They're
single doors.
I mean, I think for the fan is probably fine, but if you ever need to replace a unit, you would need to dismantle.
Yes.
like,
Yes.
Structural.
Yep.
Yes.
So that's kind of up on the roof. We are finalizing our pull test this week for the roofing system. It's just part of getting up to what we need to install a roof, loading the roof next week with insulation, and the white roof will start getting laid out next week. And we'll start working on the east side, come over to the west of building A, come across the mechanical area, and then we'll start moving towards B building, basically chasing our framing crew because the framing flies by. Other than that, historic building, right now we're working in the back addition. We just did the mechanical pad today. So the plan will be, we'll remove the formwork for that. This weekend, we're gonna have a crew here backfilling the two side little wing walls that are on either side of that room. Then the next step, we'll have one more pour to encapsulate the top. There's a little top and slabs to create like a side bench basically in there. And then we have a front curb to pour. And then we have the date of 4/28 to land 4/28, 4/29 to fly the unit over the building and land the air handler into the addition. Protect that, and then steel is slated to start on 4/30 for the addition. So
You're
Col-
flying it in?
yeah, we'll have a crane out front and
Crane
go
out.
up and over.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, that's my terminology, you know?
It'd be more fun, but.
Yeah, yeah, flying it with a crane, so we'll have a crane out in front, we'll coordinate that with the town. And the plan will be to fly the unit up and over the historic building, land it there, protect it, then start our steel, which will be also installed that way. Inside the building, they're doing all their rough framing right now, so doing all their support framing. Also, we're looking to wrap up the window abatement, which is just removing the old caulking next Wednesday. And then we have a crew started yesterday doing all of our new window blocking, which will accept the new windows. Today we received the first round of window frames, so those are on site now. The crew will do a mock-up of the two windows, actually of the doorway that we just walked out of. They're install the two windows, do the mock-up fit-up test, and then start production of installing blocking and windows going across the historic building. Other than that, we're doing the 4-inch wear walls going around the historic building, working on the north elevation right now. They're starting to waterproof the east. And then we just gotta close up the back and connect the dots. That is overall scheduling questions.
And then just a couple of masonry infill pictures right here, just to show everyone else in the room. And then this is the elevator pit that you all saw when we walked out there. And then just the spray fireproofing that Josh was talking about on the second floor over there. And then this is the garage. I know we didn't get a chance to go down there, but as Josh mentioned, on April 30th, we'll be paving this for the initial binder course and starting to install all the MEPs that go down here directly after that. And then this is that green ramp that we talked about that connects the School Street up to
Right.
Pierce Street right here. So this is what we call Blue Duct. It's a very aptly named, as you can see. But this is gonna be eventually a ramp that gets you from School Street all the way up to Pierce Street, but we need to get this ductwork in here to the.
Exhaust from the garage.
Correct, yep.
Oh, that's for exhaust, okay.
Yep.
And where does it go out to?
It goes out that hole that you kind of see in the upper left-hand
light
corner.
No,
Upper left, you
Uh-huh.
can kind of see,
Yeah, yeah,
I don't know if I can. no.
yeah, I do see it, I
Yeah.
do see it.
So just wanted to make note of those items as well as we were going through.
Great. Are there any questions? No,
We end up putting new windows in this whole building?
yes, in the end,
Yep.
Okay.
they
I know
got
there was
approved
this, I
to,
remember there was a discussion whether we.
yeah,
They're actually here on site right
Yeah.
now, so
Yep.
we're gonna, as Josh mentioned, we're gonna start installing those in the next week or so.
great.
Yep. All of
That
our,
building will be tight, really.
it will be, yes, and all of our interior framing and walls kind of tie into those, which is why we had to wait to start
Make
installing
sense.
all of that stuff.
And the blocking around those windows
Yeah.
was, what was there was terrible.
Uh-huh,
And what's going in right now, you look at those two mock-ups, it's fantastic. I mean, it's really the right thing to do. It's just solid. The windows are gonna be great. It's gonna be tight. What was there was just,
and we
Sketchy.
had replaced those
Yeah.
original windows.
Right.
I'm not sure, they were done.
Are they the same configuration?
Mhm.
They're as close to what we could come.
Yeah.
The original, the manufacturer was no longer,
They don't make the model anymore, the
Right.
ones that you replaced, so we're replacing them with the newer version of it, but the reason we were replacing it is because they ended up failing for you, so we're replacing them with new.
Over half of them.
Are they
These are
Yeah.
aluminum clad,
double hung on both?
are these wood aluminum clad?
They're aluminum,
Mhm.
Yeah.
Aluminum.
yes.
There's operable, right?
They're all
They're all,
operable, yeah.
And there was a reason that they were aluminum, so that they could be opened. Because
Yeah.
the other ones become so heavy.
Yeah.
Yes,
They
they
are
are
single or double hung?
Those singles.
single, yeah.
Okay.
Great.
Great. I think, any other questions? Any questions online? No, okay.
Well, actually, I do have a question.
Sure.
Sorry, the playground for younger children, we saw that that was a separate playground on site.
Right.
And it seems like it's pretty accessible for like the K-2 cohort, am I correct? And that's, it's gonna be full of equipment that's, my understanding, we haven't talked about the commission yet, but. I don't know if the commission was completely aware of the younger kids playground would be on site.
Oh, yeah, no, that was
The K, what about a K-2 cohort?
pre-K.
Pre-K.
There's pre-K, 3 or 4 people.
Yeah, I knew I saw it was gonna be a big enrollment for me, but it's pre-K for like 7th grade.
Through for kindergarten, really. It's really
Oh, it's
pre-K
really-
kindergarten
Okay.
playground. The rest of the kids go across the street, correct?
Correct.
That's what they've done in the
So-
past.
Pre-K.
So they're gonna do, and there'll be a light to
Yeah.
cross the street that'll be hand operated, and there'll be a hump in the street too, couple humps, I think.
It's those flashing light, it's not an actual.
I think it's an actual.
It's an actual,
It's
like,
actually,
Really?
yeah, that's what I
I thought
remember.
it was the distance from the two lights, not two ends or flashes. They were.
no, your rapid flashing is over here on Harvard Street, but it's an actual light on
Mass
the
on.
school street. Yes.
Yeah, that way it can be used at any time, you know, for kids crossing or adults, whoever crosses in the middle.
Great,
Okay,
thanks. Lynn is not with us tonight, so I'm gonna do my best impersonation of Lynn. No, I'm not. I'm just gonna, I'll go through these. So again, we're.
Excited to hear that.
I don't think I could do a Lynn
Yeah.
impersonation. So we can all read, but so committed 93%, expended 34%, so we're a third of the way there. We had a design and contract amendment this month, and so our corresponding budget revision request that has been incorporated.
was meaning designer contract.
Oh, actually, that wasn't,
It was
it
not.
was not included. I will amend my amendment. Yeah, no, there's still more discussion to be had. The building commission, it was additional fee for the playground equipment discussion. And the building commission would like to have the folks involved in that discussion come before the commission with
Okay.
their recommendation
Yeah.
before the design team does anything.
Yes.
So right now, the design team,
The schools should come
Yes.
before us, explain what change they would like.
Helen, this is, you weren't on the building.
I know, and I
committee.
apologize, but I was.
No, that's fine. I'll give you a little background on it. So we got a change order from MDS for $28,000. And this is basically our concern of what happened at Driscoll with the bridge and how the gaps are too big
Yes,
for the little
yes,
kids.
I know what the issue is, yeah.
So and to just let you know, Jonathan Levy did not ask us for any extra fee for that. So there's a little perception of maybe,
No, that's not LAP, this is Janet.
Yeah.
That's not what it was about.
okay.
About that before people start making changes to the program
Mm-hmm.
and asking for more stuff, they need to come to the building commission. We don't
Right.
sign off on it till we know what it is and what it's gonna cost and get it all set out. And we don't appreciate people sort of sideswiping all our professionals. And then we get big bills for
I
what it's gonna
think
cost.
There wasn't a side swipe to be, well,
There.
we can discuss it, I guess, at the building commission. It's not worth it, unless you want to.
No, I have no need to discuss it, but we want an orderly process.
Yes, no, and we do too. I mean, you know, and we certainly don't want an increase in costs, but things were changed, and that's why.
Well, there's a change in the
look at-
program apparently that. is
No,
being-
there was change in what was designed. The one that we had approved got morphed into another piece that wasn't appropriate for the kids that were going to be using it.
Okay, well, that wasn't what was presented, but you can present it to us next month and it'll be great.
Okay, We'll get Jane to
What?
What?
Yeah, the second
Yes.
Tuesday of the month. is our
Second,
meeting.
right.
Yeah, and if you guys will just come, yes.
And this involves
I can-
Sasaki as well, were they the designers of the
It's-
layers?
But I also understand
It's
that
really
part-
like a town discussion first. It doesn't really, it doesn't really involve the designers right now. The designers are kind of, they've put some things forth, but part of the discussion is just about what does the town want? And,
And again, yeah.
and then the designers and the construction team can react to
Yeah.
what the
Please
decision
jump
is.
in,
I can
Jeff.
catch you. I'm sorry. I should have caught you up.
I should have called you, sorry.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Let's move on.
Yes. Again, sort of a big picture budget update. Here's where we are. The budget is still the same. We've committed, 196 million plus, expended 72.5, and so we've got that remaining. So, we're in good shape financially in this project. And again, contingency, the only thing that's really been touched has been the ONUSOP contingency. Everything else, the big money is still there. And so we're doing very well. I mean, percentage of expended contingencies to construction budget, 0.35%. And we're, again, a third of the way through construction. So
We're a third of the way through. We've not had an external change order for an addition to the GMP, and we've not touched our contingency either.
That's
that's great.
That's amazing.
For those interested in the relocation budget, we track this every month. The MSBA gets updated on this as well. So we're just chugging along and paying the bills and making sure we track where the spending is going, but we're in good shape here as well. No
And-
surprises.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the spending is only for transportation at this point.
At this point, yes,
What's
correct.
left is basically to be used to transport the kids up to Fisher Hill.
Believe so.
Well, there was some fundings used to take some of the teacher stuff from the old Pierce over to Newberry. So there was some money accounted for that.
Okay,
Recently, yes, it's been
Yeah.
transportation. All right. And that's it for budget updates.
Did a great job.
Thank you. I'm no Lynn, that's for sure.
no.
I'm gonna ask you to do the MSBA bylaws.
Thank you. Yeah, nobody wants that.
Just the amounts down to the last dollar.
Yes,
Oh, thank goodness for Lynn.
and make sure it's millions.
Is there anything we want to talk about on the design side of things?
I don't think so.
Great.
Okay,
And then it's
Any
just,
signage questions that you had?
We had a signage meeting and working on making some updates. We'll be sending out an email, for confirmation of those.
There was like 3 signs that you were looking to
Oh, yeah.
finalize the names on?
oh, so tonight, one sign for the gym, they're voting, and as soon as I hear it, I will send a email to you from, Betsy's gonna email me.
great.
They're voting on the Billy Harris gym
That's tonight?
tonight. And there's been overwhelming response from the Pierce community to the school committee requesting that they approve it.
Candace was also gonna give us the name for the de-escalation calming room,
That I
whatever
don't
that
know.
name is gonna be.
It's not, we have time.
Yeah.
I think we're okay.
And then in your lap is what the plaque is gonna, all the names that are gonna be on the plaque,
Right.
but there's no.
Right, okay.
A little bit of time to figure
That'll
that
be
out.
summer work.
You've been.
Summer work.
Joe found all sorts of examples of what you have at the other schools for inspiration, but.
Believe me,
You get to
I've
decide
seen them all and I've been involved with most of them,
Right, so you need to decide
if not all.
at some point. Those names are gonna be on there.
Yeah.
Are there,
And then I think it was just the address was the last.
oh, so
Yes.
Candace confirmed that the address is, oh, not Candace. Karen confirmed that the address is,
She confirmed that, but then,
Sam Downs.
Sam Downs made it sound like there's still some discussion that needed to happen. So I think we'll circle back on that one and see what was what. It sounded like just internal town department discussion to make sure everybody was okay with that. So I don't,
well, just to be clear for people who don't know,
Yeah.
the Pierce School used to have an address that was 22, I think,
50
School Street.
50
What was it?
50 School Street.
50 School Street. Which now the entrance has always been on this side, on the Pierce Street side.
And the parking and such is.
And the
always on
parking
this side.
is on the Pierce Street side, so you don't want the GPS to bring you to the School Street side and you can't get out, you can't park and there's nothing to be done. So the decision was made to move the address, to change the address to,
32 Pierce Street.
thank you,
32.
30.
Which is
32,
what the historic building has been listed as all along.
and it was always listed there. So that way people will come to the right area and be directed then with the signage outside.
I was thinking one Pierce Street, but the post office has to weigh in on this too, right?
Oh, I don't know.
No, I think they come after, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I believe it was just a fire alarm question, if it needs to be 2 addresses just for response purposes.
Right.
But,
They should know. Most
Yeah,
of them
they'll-
went to the.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So yeah, that's still pending, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, great. I guess the next thing would be, there's no public on the online, so it's those of us that are here, no question.
Questions?
Next meeting,
Hold
we're
on.
into May.
Put a calendar over here.
Do the-
I think we've really reached a landmark where we had this meeting in 20 minutes. That's pretty
Well, we didn't have
amazing.
as many
Lynn
construction
wasn't here.
photos, and
Yeah.
Lynn wasn't here, and Adam's on vacation, so I'm not gonna blame it all on left field. but,
The photos go a lot easier when you walk around as well.
Right, yes, yeah, you don't need as many photos.
Yeah,
Janet, what is your schedule like?
I am around the week of the 18th.
So the 18th, not the 14th.
The 14th?
The
Well-
21st would be the week of the 18th, Thursday.
That's a good day for me.
Is,
That would be the 3rd.
Yeah,
Thursday.
third
Okay.
week,
oh, the third Thursday. Okay. Yeah, and then it's 5 weeks. That's fine.
that's fine, because we did this a little early.
Okay, everybody?
Great.
It's good? Great.
21st of May will be our next meeting, and we'll do that at 4:30 like we normally do.
Yeah, we'll do it at 4:30. I don't think we'll have a walkthrough then, maybe the time after or 2 times after that we'll do it. Just for people to be able to see.
Okay,
Okay?
Okay,
All right, with that, I think we are finished.
Richard?